Worst doctor's visit ever.
I just want to start off by saying I was disrespected by my doctor. Like why call me buddy and then disrespect me? Why? Like, I went to my doctor's office and he's looking at my charts and he's like, Adrian, what have you been eating? And I said, I've been juicing. He's like, what the fuck have you been juicing? I was like, steaks, pizza, burgers, Hot Pockets. I was juicing everything, all right? He was like, your blood pressure is very high. Your cholesterol, super high. What the fuck? I'm like, Doc, like, chill. Listen to me. This runs in my family. He's like, shut the fuck up, buddy. Buddy, listen. Nobody runs in your family. Nobody.
The minister society had never been the boys in the hood, but it's the foods in the hood, what we digest, what we drink, including drugs.
New Year's resolutions is to get in shape and be healthier. Well, tonight, Janelle Bluter shows us why more Americans than ever need to take their health seriously.
Obesity in America. It's something we don't like talking about, but it's hard to ignore. Let's face it, we're getting fat. In fact, it's so bad, some call it an epidemic. But these are the facts. America's obesity has not doubled, it's tripled in the past 50 years. The CDC defines obesity as anyone with a body mass index over 30. In the 1960s, that was only about 14% of our population, but today, it's closer to 40%. At 33%, Texas ranks 14th when it comes to obesity in our country. But why is it so bad to be overweight? Well, it's dangerous. The census says the two primary drivers of mortality are smoking and obesity. It can increase your risk of diabetes, heart disease, even pancreatic, liver, and thyroid cancers. The most unfair part of this, it's not equal among everyone. Those with low income and less education were more likely to experience obesity. But with almost 72% of Americans being overweight, it's an issue we need to tackle today.
What they found out, that some black folks and white folks that was working on it for Coca-Cola, they found out that Coca-Cola would take all of those expired Cokes out of the white stores, redate them in a warehouse in northern Dallas and send it to the black stores.
We always hear that we shouldn't drink soda and it's bad for our health, but do we really know how bad it is? Let's find out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour all of these drinks inside of these cups and we're gonna test them. Let's see how bad these are when we start drinking them. Oh! All right, let's try that one again. Let's go ahead, pour some soda here. Then we have Dasani. We're gonna pour some here. Then we have some Aquafina. This is Coke. This is a product of Pepsi, by the way. Then we have Smart Water. Let's go ahead and get Smart Water going. And then over here, I have medical grade alkaline water. We'll test this. And what I have is pH drops. We're gonna test the pH. Are these acidic, which causes disease in the body, or is it alkaline, which promotes health in the body, right? So we'll start at soda, because that's what we're testing here. Soda's acidic. Dasani's acidic. Aquafina is acidic, Smart Water is acidic, medical grade alkaline water is alkaline, right? Now what I want to show you is when we add this, let's say we're drinking these and we're acidic, right? And when we change our environment inside the body, we start promoting health, right? When you change what you're drinking, you start promoting health. When you change what you're putting in your body, it starts promoting our health, right? But take a look at soda. Soda is so acidic, it will not change. And just to show you, because when you have some soda, you only have a cap full, right? Cap full of soda. Cap full of soda. Cap full of soda. Even pure medical grade alkaline water, it destroys the alkalinity that we're putting in our body. Stay away from this. If you want more information on how to upgrade your health, hit me up, shoot me a DM.
Eating can be one of life's greatest pleasures, but it's possible to have an addiction to food that harms your overall health.
Coming out of the basement is probably the hardest thing I do all day, so I usually only go up once. And then when I go back down, that's it for the day. But once I make it up to the house, I'm always starving and anxious to eat.
What can I do for you?
I got a pretty big order, so...
Okay, not a problem.
The first one, I'm going to get the Lumberjack Slam Pack. One of those ultimate omelets. And
Okay.
can I get cheese on my hash browns with that one?
Cheese on the hash brown sounds good.
Order the cinnamon roll pancakes.
Will there be anything else?
The double moons over my hammy sandwich. And then to drink, I want 2 chocolate milks.
2 chocolate milks. All right.
Thank you very much. My routine is to order breakfast, and then get cleaned up while I wait for it to be delivered. Getting in the shower is probably the second hardest thing I put myself through in the day because I'm too big for the bathroom. And then we have a tiny corner shower I have to try to squeeze myself into. And then it's hard to get water over most of my body. I have to move around to get it all over me. And it takes a lot of energy out of me and I start to struggle. And that's before I've even tried to wash the areas I need, like under my folds and stuff where I have the biggest problem staying clean. So it's just a discouraging process. I hate it. If I didn't need to do it, I'd skip it. But by the time I'm done, I'm extremely exhausted. My body's in so much pain, but all I think about is eating. And I can't wait for that. Food helps me to escape the depression that I've had for a long time. I get so anxious and excited when it's finally here.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day, man.
You too. Even before I eat, just the smell lets me know that things are about to get better. There's almost nothing in this world that can compare to the feeling of taking that first bite when I haven't eaten in a while, because I get that first flood of happiness that comes with it, and it feels incredible. Eating just makes everything better. And it's the only thing that's sort of given me an escape in my life when I've needed it. And there's been a lot of times in my life where I've needed it.
There's an epidemic weighing down our nation, contributing to more than 12% of yearly deaths in the US. No, it's not COVID-19. That's a pandemic. What we're talking about is a long-standing chronic health problem, and it doesn't look to be going anywhere anytime soon. This is the obesity epidemic. More than 40% of Americans fit the medical definition for having obesity. This puts them at risk for serious health issues, including diabetes, heart disease, and some types of cancer. And the pandemic has only increased the stakes. In its first year, nearly 1/3 of severe COVID cases were blamed on excess weight. So how come obesity, with its many associated risks, is so difficult to overcome? Is it societal, brought on by a culture of laziness? Or is it biological, and we're just putting too much of the blame on ourselves? Societal circumstances are certainly a factor. With the prevalence of ultra-processed and aggressively marketed foods that are high in fat, salt, and sugar, it's easy to see why we put on the pounds in the first place. But getting them off is a lot harder, and this is linked to our evolutionary biology. Once the human body creates extra fat cells, it's extremely difficult to cut down their numbers. We evolved to hold on to extra pounds, ensuring our survival when food was scarce. Our evolution has yet to catch up with the existence of a fast food joint on every street corner. To make matters worse, experts have found that social pressures around weight loss often cause those who do lose weight to rebound. Stigmas and shame are more likely to create negative emotions and disordered eating, which result in weight gain instead of positive shifts in health and eating habits. So, if you've been having trouble losing weight recently,